Hi, it's Pumlani, the Social Critic. It's the 9th May 2016. Today I want to talk about black failure. Okay, this is a touchy issue, but I promise you, I don't want to agitate, annoy, or undermine black people. But I feel like there's something we need to start the conversation. We need to look at black failure. We need to try to understand it and to understand it for what it is. Okay, basically, there's different social groups, right? And then I think there's more or less three contributing factors that can cause differences between social groups. By social groups, I mean your Indians, white people, black people, Latinos, and so forth. Okay, one of these things is genes, discrimination, and culture. I think these are the most pressing issues. There's other ones like poverty and things like that, but I don't want to cover this. I want to keep this video short. Okay, let's talk about genes. Okay, no, genes, the gene excuse was used by colonialists to justify the exploitation of black people. Basically, they just said we've got junk genes, but that's nonsense. We've contributed positively in the world. We have produced great leaders. The greatest nation on earth, that is the United States of America, is led by a black family. So we can take out that excuse. We don't have bad genes. And then let's look at another one: discrimination. Okay, this one is a little bit complex. I need to explain it. I'm going to explain it using this analogy. Let's say we build a ship, right, for time traveling. As a black man, there's certain time. If I want to go back in time, there's a certain time I don't want to go to. For instance, I don't want to go to apartheid. I don't want to go to colonization because the black experience wasn't fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a white person, you can go to any time back in history. You'll have fun. You know what I'm saying? That is because of structural discrimination. So basically, what we have done, human societies are built around structural discrimination. You don't see it when you only see it when you're discriminated against. But if the discrimination is in your favor, you just think it's just natural. You just think those people are suffering because they're just stupid. Yeah, they just stupid. They don't want to study, or there's lots of reasons people come with to justify the exploitation and the exploitation of the other. Okay, that's one reason, this discrimination. And then the last one, it's poverty. I'm gonna dwell on this one. And not really poverty, culture. Basically, it's a complex term. It entails music, arts, food, the way of life, language, how people behave, social norms, and things like that. So basically, we have certain social norms that are counter revolutionary to our development as a group. One of those, I'll give it a typical example. What is happening now currently in South Africa? We have South Africa and Limpopo. They've banned, in a space of 6 days, they banned 19 schools. Actually vandalized 23, and then they banned 19. 19 of that 23 was burnt to the ground. Each school is more or less 60 million rands, and then you can do the maths. So basically, black people destroyed 1.1 billion rands value. That is value that was destroyed by black people, not by white people. We always attribute bad things that are happening to us that are caused by white people, or not necessarily by white people, but by the other. It's always the other. We always look external for the culprits. You know what I'm saying? But currently, they're still banning more schools. They've arrested 4 people, but they're still banning schools. We need to grow up. And the reason why we're banning schools is because we've got a poor sense, we have a poor culture of reading. Because banning a school, it's like especially a primary school, it's a child's school. It's like raping a child. It's far more worse than that. I just don't understand it. But anyways, that's one issue. Another issue, it's the concept of ukutwala. Basically, you have a grown-ass guy who will take a girl, kidnap a girl by force and take her to the house and rape her and marry her after. And then they say, Kukutwala, and then that girl needs to forfeit school, forfeit a career. She's going to sit in that house as this guy's wife, being raped for the rest of her life. You know what I'm saying? That's nonsense. That's bad culture. That has to go. Another thing I want to talk about, single parenting. Basically, you've got fellas, brothers, who've got 5 children, different mothers. They're not married. They have no plans of getting married. Do you understand? That has nothing to do with racism. Now you've got these children who are born. Their mother needs to forfeit school or put her career on hold to take off the child. And then the guy goes now to the next girl. And remember, when now we're going to the next girl, we're not going to say to the next girl, you know what, there's a girl I made pregnant and then after I ran. You're not going to say that, because which girl is going to entertain you when you have a negative social conduct? You know what I'm saying? And then we go to the next girl, go chow the next girl, make her pregnant, and then we go to another one and then lie. Because the first thing girls, especially smart girls, the first thing they want to know is, do you have a child? You know what I'm saying? And if you have a child, do you have a functional relationship with your child? You know what I'm saying? And we always go there and lie and go make another one pregnant, and then we run, go to the next and forth. That shit needs to go. It's holding us back. That has nothing to do with white people. It's something we need to deal with. Another one, social responsibility. Currently on Facebook, there's lots of articles about HIV and Becky. People blaming Becky for HIV. Dude, the state gave you condoms, free sex education. What more do you want? You need to take personal responsibility. It's your dick, it's your penis, it's your vagina that got chowed. You know what I'm saying? It was your choice. It's not like Becky was like, oh, do you know what? No, I don't use condom today. No, take that condom off. No, it was your decision. You need to own up. It was your personal decision. It's your life. It's your life choices, it's your lifestyle choices. You need to own up. Anyways, okay, do you know what? Let me stop being negative now. Let's talk about solutions. But the things I just talked about, those things are non-negotiable. If we want to go somewhere in life, we need to do something about them. So basically what we can do, let's now talk about solutions, the things we can do now. We need to improve the culture of reading. The reason why people are banning schools is because we have a poor sense of culture of reading. We need to read to our kids. We need to read in the morning. We need to read in the evening. It needs to be. Reading to our kids should be our daily bread. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing we need to do, strengthen family values. If you make it a girl pregnant, marry her. If you don't want to marry her, it's fine. Then don't go and make another one pregnant. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. Don't marry her, it's cool. But don't go and make another one pregnant and not marry her. You know? That hurts us as a social group. As black people, that hurts us. Because you're going to have these children now who grow up without a father. Especially boys. Boys, they need to grow with a father. You know? Or we're going to be raising a criminal. You know what I'm saying? You'll be investing on a criminal. Anyways, another thing we need to work on, this one is very important, it's supporting black businesses, entrepreneurship. We need to work on that. We need to try to spend your money where you live. You know what I'm saying? If the money bounces around within the local economy, the township economy, that's going to stimulate that economy. Don't get your Tupperware in Sentin or Clearwater Mall. Try to get it from where you live. You know what I'm saying? Once you start doing that, you're going to also encourage others to be also entrepreneurial, to start selling things. You know what I'm saying? And then you have the economy now going. You know what I'm saying? The local economy. That's very important. Without businesses, we ain't shit. We have nothing. So we need to. I think that's the most pressing issue. We need to work on that as in yesterday. Ouch. Because if we don't, I fear the West. Anyways, I think that's about it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Peace. I'm out.